Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We're continuing on with Star Wars Episode 2, Visions. This time we're watching Tatooine Rhapsody. I wonder if there's going to be any references to Bohemian Rhapsody in this. Anyway, very, very excited. We loved Episode 1 so much. It just blew my mind. It was every bit as awesome as I expected it to be, as I hoped it was going to be. Maybe even a little bit more than my expectations. I was very, very happy. So if you guys haven't seen our episode reaction, please do check that out. You're going to see a cut down version of our reaction here if you're watching this on YouTube, because we're only allowed to show you so much picture-in-picture. If you'd like to watch the whole thing along with us, uninterrupted, uncut, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabyKoay. However, you will need your own Disney Plus subscription so you can open it up in an adjacent window to our own, because we can't show you the whole thing picture-in-picture. That would be illegal. If you're watching this on Patreon already, thanks so much for supporting us. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this video up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. All right, here we go.
Oh wow, right in the action.
We got a youngin'.
Uh-oh.
No, don't.
Why didn't you use the Force?
Oh, rats. That sucks.
Oh.
What is happening? Oh wait, he went from being a Jedi to being a rock star? Star
Weather! Oh wow. Wow.
Ouch.
We're never gonna find out his name, are we?
Oh no.
Ooh.
What?
Oh. That's bad move, I think.
That's wild. The three guys who are like,
yeah,
conjoined. I love the framing in this.
It's really fun. I was not expecting Boba Fett.
That's dope. Oh, that's dope. I love the shots in this.
It's so cute. He never gets to say his name.
I wish they did more with the three dudes fighting, because that's wild. That's a new idea. Oh, wow.
Oh.
He's gonna have to rediscover the Jedi within himself. Right? That's where this is headed, isn't it? Oh no.
Oh no.
I know he's supposed to be scary and all, but they made him super cute, like a Funko Pop toy.
Aww. Oh. That's a...
Come on, make it work. Don't let him go.
He's a rock hut.
He saved your life.
Aww.
Come on. Why did he think that was gonna work if he never bothered to work on it and fix it? Dang, that's a lot of rain.
Oh, his name's Jay.
Exactly. That's a recording. This is so interesting. Like, these are stories that I don't think have ever been explored before in Star Wars.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, kid? So play.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh, he gave him a weapon, right? It's got flames in it.
Yeah. What are they gonna do?
I think that shot was pulled from episode 1.
Smart.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
He means business. Yay!
Oh, gosh.
Aww.
See, I was expecting them to fight it out. But
I think it's gonna come.
Well, now it seems like they're just gonna be so popular you can't kill them.
Oh, cute! Yay!
You can't kill him. You can't kill him.
Oh. So.
Yep, there you go, see?
Yay!
You can't take him out. Gotta give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Come on, punch us.
What was that? Yay! Music saves the day! I for sure thought they were gonna have to fight at the end.
Yeah, I mean that's the expectation. So
Yeah.
It usurps your expectation. He had to use his brains. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, that was awesome.
Oh!
That was awesome.
That was delightful!
You know, the most amazing thing about this is how much they can make you feel inside of 12 minutes.
Yeah.
That is, because like you watch 2.5 hour films that will make you feel absolutely nothing sometimes. And you're like, how come I felt nothing the entire time, like with the characters or whatever? I can think of several films recently that made me feel that way. Whereas within 12 minutes of watching this, I'm like, I'm rooting for these guys. I'm rooting for the kid, I'm rooting for the band, I'm rooting for like the bass guitarist, Slug guy who saved him.
Yes.
And the coolest thing about this also is that this is a story that you would never see in, at least I haven't seen it in Star Wars.
No, I really like what they're doing here. It's like it's set in the universe, but it's a fresh take.
Yeah.
You know, like we've seen music in the Star Wars movies.
But it's background.
And yeah, it's background. Here it's like, okay, what
It's
if
the
we
focus.
put that at the forefront?
Right, and so what's neat about this is two things. You're focusing on the adventure of a music group within the Star Wars universe, which is something that I can't recall having ever been explored. Second, you're focusing on a character who was supposed to be a Jedi, but like he just panicked and like it wasn't really for him. Somehow
Right.
like he was in this process, but then like he bailed. We haven't ever really seen that story and it be this kind of plucky adventure the way it is here.
Yeah.
And he ends up becoming part of a band and whatnot. Like this is totally something that I feel like is plausible in the Star Wars universe that we just don't ever talk about or explore, because the way the Jedi are set up, especially in episodes 1, 2, and 3, it's all very kind of regimented and monk-like.
Right.
And there's not really a lot of room for color in there. Whereas here, it's like, he's a person, he's a kid, and he's on the run from whatever, like we don't even know what. but he's in the throes of a battle, and it's just not for him. Like, he is a musician, he's an artist. He's not a Jedi, really.
Yeah.
You know, like, he's obviously got potential, but that's not where he belongs. His calling is this group.
Well, it's like what you said at the top of the episode. You're like, oh, so he's going to find himself, right?
Right.
And that's what he does.
Okay.
I think you did say that, if I recall. And he does. He finds himself, and like the song itself is so cute too, because it is about, you know, being true to yourself and being free and all of that. I thought the music in this was so lovely.
Yeah.
Like it's just so much fun, and it's just a lot of the cute stuff that I really like in anime, and even just the style. Like, how adorable was Boba Fett? There's this little like
bobblehead,
mini
Funko Pop.
Yeah, like Funko Pop looking Boba Fett. I was like, oh, that's adorable.
I thought the animation style was definitely interesting. Within the parameters of it being cutesy and whatnot, it still had really cool framing, really cool cinematography within it, where I'm like, oh, these are very, I mean, that's why, for a lot of filmmakers, that's why they love anime so much, because it has very inspiring, artful cinematography within, you know, the confines of animation, and it does a really good job with that. Even here, where like, you see their ship flying off in the distance, and then Boba Fett comes up into the frame, I'm like, oh my god, it's just like really beautiful framing, really beautiful shot work here. And
I just wanted to kind of circle back to what you were saying about how it really hit you in the feels. I think because ultimately it's a story about friendship.
And an underdog.
And we can all get behind that, you know. Like, he was so scared, you know, all throughout the first part of the short. He was just such a scared character, you know.
He had a full arc over 12 minutes.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And then at the end, for his friend, someone who helped him and kind of gave him another shot at life, he's like, no, I'm gonna step up, I'm gonna come up with a plan. And it was just that cute moment where, you know, he challenges Jabba the Hutt, and he's like, Jabba, sorry.
Yeah.
Did I
You said Jabba.
Oh, sorry.
You're used to saying Jaby.
Yeah, I'm used to saying Jaby. Also,
right now.
family nickname for my mom is Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, really?
But yeah, we call her Jabba.
Okay.
Yeah, Jabba. Sorry. So like, yeah. So when he challenged him, you know, you could see he was sweating bullets, but he was trying to sound like he was confident and all that, and you know, he was taking a chance, and it worked out.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Yeah. You know, that reminds me of like when I used to teach martial arts. Something would come up in class somehow, and you know, the idea of bravery would come up, and I would tell kids, it's like, bravery isn't not being scared. You're scared. Bravery is doing it anyway, even though you're scared. And that's what he demonstrated there at the end, was like real bravery, because he was frightened, but he did it anyway. And somehow he came out against all odds, like impossibly, he made it. And he had his full arc, because he was like a frightened guy at the end, but then he faced it at the end.
Right.
You know? That's really cool. Like, they managed to do a heck of a lot in a very short time span. I felt emotional watching this.
I saw you had tears in your eyes.
Yeah. Well, also, I'm not blinking. I'm like, I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, I got emotional. I'm like, because I feel like this is way more relatable than what you typically find in Star Wars, at least. For some reason, I keep going back to episodes 1, 2, and 3. It's like nothing in there was anywhere near as relatable as this right here. Because what you relate to is the guy, most people, I feel like, relate to the guy who's like, if you're put in that perilous situation, you're probably gonna be frightened as frack. Like,
well, yeah, it's like what I said when he fell down, right? And he was like, ugh. And I thought, well, dude, you could have softened the fall with the Force. Like,
sure.
If you had the foresight, but you're panicking.
Well, he's not.
Right.
That right there speaks to the whole thing, which is he's not really meant to be a Jedi.
Yeah.
You know.
Because he's not calm.
But what he does have through it all is courage.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. And love.
And love, yeah. Exact love for his bandmates. The thing that I really enjoyed about this is that he's just very relatable. Like, while it's cool and all to become a Jedi and, you know, become like the baddest, you know, a Jedi Knight in the galaxy, whatever, that's all awesome, and playing those games and watching those stories is cool, don't get me wrong. But I do really appreciate the guy who's flawed, who isn't perfect, who isn't cut out for it, and has to find his path anyway, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, we're all flawed.
Right.
And a lot of the time we think we're supposed to be taking one path, or people tell us, you know, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And then we find out actually in our hearts we want to do a different thing.
Right.
And that's lovely.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, super enjoyed this a lot. I cannot wait to watch episode 3. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that reaction and discussion along with us. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. If you're watching this on Patreon, thanks for supporting us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and vote this video up to let YouTube know you enjoyed what you watched. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.